Yo, in this video I will show you guys what my settings are and what the best settings are to run to have the max amount of FPS you can possibly have in this game. So let's get right into it. So first, let's just go over all of my settings and keybinds. So language, obviously English, resolution 1080. And by the way, if I pass through anything and you want to stop, just pause the video, take a screenshot, and then just keep going, because I will be going through some things really quickly. So I have it in full screen 1080, that's what I play. I know a lot of my friends play stretch res, but I just play normal res. Maximum frame limit, use this or put this to anything, put this to whatever your monitor refresh rate is. Mine is 240, so I keep it at 240. In lobby, you don't want to be running up your GPU too much while you're not doing anything, so in the lobby I keep it 60. VSync off, smoothing frame rate disabled. I don't have NVIDIA, so obviously no. Brightness is just preference. I have my FOV at max, rendering size 100, overall graphics quality, I keep it custom. So for textures, I put it at medium, shadows, I put at very low because I don't really feel like they're needed that much. Because the only thing that's going to change is not like the thickness or how much you see shadows, it's just the quality of the shadow, so you don't really need that. View distance, keep it at high. I thought I had it at ultra. I keep it at ultra. Foliage, very low, don't need it. When the foliage is lower, you can see through it better, so obviously you can shoot people better and you get more FPS. Effects, very low, don't need. Shader, very low. Anti-aliasing, medium. Post-processing, very low. Depth of field, disabled. Sharpen, don't have it on at all. These two, off. Now for audio, I have my master at 65 because my PC volume is just different than everyone else's, so you don't need to have it at 65, but that's what I have it at. Music, 5. And everything else is basically default. For controls, these don't matter. Vertical sense doesn't really matter either. That doesn't determine your sense. My sense, by the way, my DPI on my mouse, since my mouse is the Razer Viper Mini, is 1800. So I play on 1800 DPI on free aim 17 cents. Driving sensitivity, I have the same as 17. Now for this is third person, by the way, not first person. I play third person for the most part. For first person, I lowered it. So this is not what it normally is for third person. Anyway, ADS sense, I have it at 14 in universal scope. So this is when you actually aim down sight. This is when you just aim in a little bit. This is aim down sight. So aim down sight is 11. Advanced scope disabled. Basically everything else is normal. Crouch, toggle, walk, hold, run, hold, look around, hold breath, hold, lean, hold, aim only, hold, ADS only, toggle. So I do tap to like ADS and hold for aim. Yes, weird, but I'm used to it from PUBG. Anyway, keybinds. Moving forward, W, ASD obviously, walk, left control, run, left shift, space bar. I use E for crouch. Prone is my left alt. Lean left I use for my mouse buttons. Interact F, change view, V, auto run equals. Swim up, and everything else is basically default. Nothing crazy. You could stop at any time, just take a screenshot and see what I use, but it's literally all default after that. Nothing special. So next for gameplay, same thing. I actually just changed it as soon as I got on. I usually run it on white, but I want to run it on red because that's what I use for other games. Anyway, firing mode, full auto, single fire, full auto. Automatic reload I have on. Auto equip weapon attachments enabled. Auto switch weapon enable. Disable for network, enable. And everything else is basically default for everything else. Now, if we take it to Windows right here, another thing that you want to do with this game every single time you play it is playing it in administrator mode, because if you play something or click something in administrator mode, what your PC does is uses most of its resources for that specific thing that's open in administrator. So whenever I click it, this comes up. I know you can't see that, but it comes up as administrator mode. It asks you if you want to play it as administrator mode. So that is one thing that you should do. Also, another thing that you should be doing, I don't do. I don't know why I don't, because I like seeing my frames. That's why I do it. But for super people, what you want to do, stop playing, holy shit, is go into properties, unclick this or the Steam overlay while in game, and if your Steam overlay is off, you can't shift tab, but your performance is a lot better than what it normally is. So do that. So, and that's basically it. So if you like the video, hit the like button. If you want to see more, hit the sub button. If you want to see me do anything that I've yet to do in the past, hit the comment button. Let me know. I'm gonna do it. Love you guys. Peace.